was really impressed by you morning people. Really. Um, Today is going to be pretty similar to last week, just partly because I had a bit of a recording issue, so I kind of want to just give it another bash. So we're going to start on our back, lying down, and we're going to start with a little bit of kind of like a sciatic nerve glide, releasing through the piriformis with a bit of a stretch. And then move into some bridge work, some abdominal work, and then hopefully some spinal mobility stuff depending on how long we take on our back. Okay, so pretty similar to last week. How's everybody doing otherwise? Are we okay? Energy level wise? Yeah, thumbs up from Claire. Nice. Paul is drinking orange juice, so that's good. Fish is here. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's do this, guys. Okay, so we're going to start lying on our back. Welcome, Vish. Good to see you. All right, guys, lying on our back. Just take my plan off of the mat here. Okay, so as you lie down, we're going to place our feet parallel hip width distance on the floor. And do take a few seconds to actually find that for yourself. So if you had to draw imaginary lines from your heels all the way up, those the imaginary lines should kind of hit your sitting bones. All right. We're going to take an inhale and arch gently into the lower back. And an exhale to tuck and round into the lower back. An inhale to arch into the lower back. And an exhale to tuck and round into the lower back. Go for two more for me here. Inhale to arch into the lower back. Exhale to tuck and round. On every exhale, try and relax into the shoulders and the neck. So again, inhale, arch into the lower back. And exhale, round. And then I'd like you to please try and find a happy medium between those two extreme positions in the lower back that you just created. So find your happy medium neutral. All right? Doesn't have to be bang on perfect, but just try and find it for your body. From here, try your best to keep your neutral. You're going to reach your right foot up, place the band on top of the right foot. There should be a moment where your lower back presses into the floor there as your leg goes up, but find neutral again straight away. Nice. Okay. So depending on how your body feels, you might be like, whoa, that's quite a deep stretch straight away, first thing in the morning. But if your stretch was from 0 to 10 in intensity, you should be at about a 5. Okay, so don't go too deep right now. Take an inhale for me here and arch gently into the lower back. You'll feel the band kind of tense up as your foot pushes forward into the band. And exhale, tuck and round into the lower back. Inhale, arch into the lower back. Let your leg move reciprocally. Exhale, tuck and round into the lower back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, tuck. Two more. Inhale, arch. Good. Exhale, tuck. Last time. Inhale, arch into the lower back. Exhale, tuck. And then find your neutral again. Just notice how it feels right now. Keeping your neutral, guys. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, can I ask you to try and draw your right leg in just a few millimeters closer? Bring the leg in just a little closer. Try and flex into that right foot. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in a little closer still. Remember, we're trying to keep neutral into the lower back here. Keep flexed into the foot. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, keeping your neutral in your lower back. Bring it in, even if it's half a millimeter closer, and hold, flexing into the right foot. Relax the front of your neck and shoulders. And from here, guys, you're going to draw a little circle on the ceiling with that right heel. So again, kind of the size of a cake plate. Teeny tiny little circles here. Teensy weensy, doesn't matter the direction. Now, I think most of you guys that are here this morning are quite particular in the sense that you like to know that you're doing something right, which is great. So I want you to really be pedantic about the fact that you're drawing a circle with your heel. It's not an oval, it's not a triangle, it's not a rectangle, it's a circle, okay? So really try and be pedantic about that circle. And then let's change our direction, okay? So still a circle, just reversing your direction. 5. Keep active through the heel. So the heel, that is really reaching energy out through the heel of your foot. 3, 2, still keeping it pretty small in the circle size. Last one. Keep reaching up through that right foot, but just take a second for me now to imagine that your left bum cheek was just super glued into the floor. Okay, so left bum cheek has just been super glued to the earth. Can I ask you now to try and draw an even bigger circle? So quite the biggest circle that you can imagine with that right leg now. Any direction, super big circle. That left bum cheek has been super glued into the ground. Okay, so let's go for it. Nice and big. Yes, exactly. Let's go for 5. So what you're going to notice is as that leg goes out to the right, your left bum cheek is going to get lighter on the floor. I want you to super glue it into the earth. Left knee stays pointing straight up towards the sky. You got one more circle in this direction. And then let's reverse direction. Again, left butt cheek is absolutely super glued into the floor. Okay? Go for 4. Go for 3. Go for 2. If you really press the left bum cheek down, you might even feel your abs contract a little bit. Last one. Amazing. And we're literally going to swap legs now. So place the left foot underneath the band, right foot straight to the ground. Left leg has not had a chance to warm up yet, so let's take it straight back to the arches and the tucks. So we inhale to arch into the lower back. Exhale to tuck and round into the lower back. Inhale to arch into the lower back. Exhale to tuck and round. As you take the inhale, allow your tummy to expand. So we're breathing all the way down into our lower abdomen. Keep going, flexing into that left foot. Looking good, looking good. Last 2 here, guys. And last time. Find your neutral now, so that happy medium in your lower back. Okay? Left heel is energized to the sky. Let's start to draw a teensy weensy little circle the size of a cake plate with that left thigh bone. So really visualizing the head of your femur, your thigh bone circling within your hip socket. Going for 4 more in this direction. 3. There's no harm in thinking about your pelvic stability here as well. 2. 1. Let's reverse it straight away, reaching out through the heel. Pedantic about the fact that you're doing a circle for 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now this is where right bum cheek has literally just been super glued to the earth. Let's start to increase the size of that circle to as big as you can get it. Okay? As big as you can get it today without letting your right bum cheek lift from the floor, without letting your right knee move out to the side at all. Okay? Let's go for 4. That looks really nice. 3. Bum cheek, bum cheek, bum cheek. 2. Maybe the hauntings of abdominal work, hopefully. And 1. Reverse your direction. And 5. Breathing through as you move. And 4. Right bum cheeks, keep it grounded, guys. 3. Really grounded, 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 especially as the leg goes out to the side. 2. And last one. Now let's just keep that left leg in the band for now. So keep the left foot underneath the band. Right foot is going to stay on the floor. Take an inhale here for me. As you exhale, we're going to tuck and round into the lower back. So press your lower back into the floor, and we're going to see if we can stand down into the right foot, lift our bum off the floor, reaching the left heel towards the sky, and then take your butt all the way down, one big chunk. Okay, let's go. Lift up, pushing up through the band. Slowly take it down. Good. Keep on going. Now, guys, if you're like, oh my goodness, the single leg bridge stuff is not what I really want to be doing right now, you're welcome to do a double leg bridge if you absolutely need to. That's always available to you, yeah? Otherwise, keep going. 5 more. Take it up and down. Last 4. Take it up, straight up to the sky. Imagine your left foot was raising the roof. And 2. Okay, don't hate me. We're going to hold it at the top. If you can, stay lifted right at the top there. Find your lower abdominals. See if you can contract into them. And you're going to draw a teeny tiny little circle on the ceiling with that left heel. Going for 4. Tiny, tiny, tiny. 3. Keep it small. 2. 1. Reverse direction. Going for 5. Reach out through the heel. 4. Right knee stays stable. 3. Almost there. Dig deep. 2. And 1. So good. Take it down. Beautiful, guys. Let's swap it straight on over to the other side. Right foot reaches up into the band. Left foot down. Amazing. So we're going to go straight into the single leg bridge. You might feel a lot fresher on this side. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, round into the lower back. So we lengthen through the tail and then stand up into the band. Send the left kneecap forward and then slowly take it down. Lengthen into the lower back. Lift, raise the roof, and then slowly take it down. And up. Good. And that looks really, really good out there, guys. And honestly, can't fault any of your technique at all. I'll just say something that I remind myself of when I do this is to really lengthen through my lower back as I come up. And don't worry too much about the height, okay? Go for 2 more. And then on the last one, we're going to hold at the top. If you can, try your best. Stay lifted, lengthen into the lower back. Find your lower abdominals, draw them in, and then you're going to do little teeny tiny circles. Don't go too big here. 5. Energy out through the heel. 4. Send the left kneecap forward, stand down through the floor. 2, almost there, almost there. Last one. Reverse it, guys. Can I ask you to check in that you're not arching through the back of your neck? Lengthen for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Take it down. Take that right foot out of the TheraBand, and we're just going to reach our arms with the band up towards the sky. So what I just did there was I actually wrapped my hands a little bit more around the band to get a little bit more resistance. Yeah, exactly like that. Well done. All right, so from here, neutral into the lower back again. Okay, we're going to take an inhale and reach our arms up overhead. So my arms are in line with my ears. Inhale. And on my exhale, I'm going to nod my chin towards my chest, come up into flexion, reach my arms forward. I'm going to try and touch the band onto the top of my thighs, and then I'm going to slowly come back down. So inhale, reach the arms back. Exhale powers you forward, but we're trying still to keep neutral in the lower back. Might feel a bit strange. Inhale to take you back. That looks really nice. So as we come up, we're not letting the lower back round into the floor, but instead we're trying to keep that happy medium position. Good. And down. Looks very nice. Keep going. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, powers you forward. Good. Last 3. Inhale. You know, at the end of those 3, there's going to be a holder. Exhale to come forward. Nice, really nice. 2, inhale, reach back. Exhale, come forward. All right, inhale, reach back. Exhale, come forward and hold, my dear friends. Stay right there. So just check that you're still in neutral in your lower back. And can I ask you now to pull the band apart? Bring your arms back together. So we're staying up in our little crunch. We're staying in neutral. I'm looking at my tummy and I'm pulling the band apart. Let's just go for 5 and then you'll take a break or put the head down. 4. Come up a little higher if you can, everyone. 3, little higher. Yes, nice, clear. 2, 1. Good. Now take it down. Reach your arms back. Take an inhale. Very nice. Take the arms, reach them up towards the sky now. Neutral in the lower back, ideally. Let's take the legs into tabletop position. So one leg up, other leg up. Beautiful. Take an inhale. As you exhale, stretch your right leg forward. Really reach it forward. Inhale to bring it back. And we're going to swap to the other leg now. Reach left leg forward. Inhale, bring it back. Now keep alternating from side to side. And as you do this, I want you to try and notice the parts of your body that are actually touching the ground right now. So it should be your bum, left and right bum cheek. And I want you to feel your left and your right shoulder blades as well. Keep your shoulder blades equally grounded on the floor as you move through your legs. Just notice what that does. Okay, both shoulder blades stay super grounded as you reach from leg to leg. Now, as you reach your right leg out long, can you pull the band apart? Feel your shoulder blades draw together towards one another on the ground behind you, and then bring it in as you release tension on the band. Swap to the other leg, pulling into the band as you reach forward, and bring it in. Nice. Let's go for about 5 more. Let's do 6 to be even. My brain just like defaults to odd numbers, which is quite interesting. Okay, remember we're neutral in our lower back, so as we reach long, we're fighting for that neutrality. Rib cage is drawing down. Two, two, two. Okay, last time. If on the last one you feel like you need to do one more just to be even, then please do. I'm going to do that. And then let's take the feet down. Little windscreen wipe from side to side. Click, click, click. Crack, crack, crack. Okay, well done. All right, guys, from here, we're going to bring the head into flexion again. But if you feel like your neck just doesn't want to do flexion today, then you're so welcome to just ignore flexion. But I'm going to inhale and reach my arms back. I'm going to exhale, come up into flexion, and as I do that, I'm going to bring my right knee into the resistance of the band and draw it in towards my face. So I really want you to try and get your right kneecap onto your right eye. Okay, and then slowly take it back. Please don't knee yourself in the face. I know none of you would actually do that, but okay, if you get really excited, just don't knee yourself in the eye. Okay, alternate from leg to leg. Slowly take it down. Can I ask you with this to try and find an exhale as the knee comes into that band? So I'm going to progressively try and exhale as I draw my thigh into that band. The reason why I want to do that is because my abdominals are going to work more if I do this. Can we go for 5? Exhale to come into resistance. 4. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Nice. Lizzie Bear. 3. And 2. So this stuff is called core compression. Super good for you. Makes you crazy strong. Last time. And release it all the way down. Amazing. Okay, guys, we're going to roll up into seated. Are we okay? Core should be kind of warmed up. So we're going to take our band underneath our feet. Some of you won't need the help of the band, but we'll just start with it in any case. So we're going to sit on our sitting bones. Find those 2 little bones underneath your bum. And then we lengthen up through the crown of our head. Yeah, cool. From here, guys, this is a really big challenge for a lot of people, including myself. I want you to try and start the movement that we're about to do from here, okay? Not from up here, from down there, okay? So I'm going to roll off of my sitting bones onto my sacrum, and I'm going to find a C curve shape. Join me. Good. Now, from here, I want you to imagine squeezing newspapers underneath each armpit. And then I want you to think about pulling your pubic bone towards your face. Really draw your belly button in here, but broaden through your collarbones and lengthen through the crown of your head. And then you're going to super, super slowly bring yourself up from your center all the way up into tall sitting position again. And let's take it back down. Initiate from your booty, okay? So tuck, roll off of the sit bones onto the sacrum. Find that C. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades down. Nice. Pubic bone to navel should give you that extra little bit of lower back rounding and an extra little bit of core. And then you're going to slowly, slowly, slowly come out of it. Nice. Okay, next time we're going to hold in that position, okay? So we're going to roll off of the sit bones onto the sacrum. Nice. Good. Perfect. Newspapers, squeeze them underneath each armpit. Draw your pubic bone to your navel. Look down at your belly button. Now, from here, left arm is going to pull into the resistance of the band. I'm going to look down at my left elbow. And then I'm going to bring everything back through center. Right arm. And my elbow is kind of scooching low, at least scooping low as I pull back through center. Now alternate from side to side. And as you do this, your knees are not allowed to move. Okay, so your knees stay absolutely parallel. 5. Nice job. Just squeeze the shoulder blades down here for me. There's one moment where that cue is quite important. 3. So squeeze the shoulder blade down as you pull. 2. And 1. And then you're going to slowly bring yourself forward. That should be like core, 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 core. It can be quite a lot on the lower back as well, and you can get a little bit necky, but that does go away the more you do it. Okay? All right, from here, we're going to lengthen up to the crown of the head again, and instead of stopping halfway, we're going to come all the way down and all the way up again. So I'm going to roll off of my sit bones onto my sacrum. I want to try and find my lower back vertebra, my mid back vertebra, and then my upper back vertebra. Head comes to the ground. And then I'm going to tuck my chin to my chest and then slowly bring myself all the way up into a nice tall seated position again. Let's go. So we lengthen up, sitting super tall. Good. Initiating from that booty. 5 lumbar vertebrae. And they like to move. Nice, Lizzie. Yes. So if you had to think about the amount of vertebra that we actually have on the way down there, you've got 5 in your lower back, and then you've got 12 in your thoracic spine, your middle back, and 7 in your neck. So take your time, okay? If you want to get rid of your band for a little bit extra challenge, you can reach those arms forward, tuck, roll off the sit bones onto the sacrum. Nice, yeah, nice, Alessia, good job. But the movements remains the same whether or not you're using the band, okay? If you can, straighten out your legs. Nice, clear, good job. All right, last time, bringing it forwards. And we're going to hinge forward, reach for our toes, and just stay in that forward fold. Let's take 3 breaths here. Lengthen through the back of your neck. So tuck the chin, lengthen through the nape of the neck. Breathe into the sides of your lungs. 1 more breath. Good job, everybody. Okay, great. So from here, we're going to change it up completely, okay? So we're going to come into, I don't know, can we call this a high kneeling position? Kneeling position? All right. We did this last week as well. So in my kneeling position, at least for the first little bit, I want you to try your best to not let this happen. Okay, so I'm not going to let my bum scooch back and my hips break at the front. I'm going to squeeze my butt to open the front of my hips as if I was at the top of a bridge, yeah, or at the top of like a hip thrust or a deadlift kind of thing. Okay, so squeeze your booty, pubic bone forwards, reach the arms, the arms up. Okay, take a moment here. Close your rib cage down. Squeeze your bum a little bit more. Glide your chin back towards your throat and lengthen through the crown of your head. And then we're going to take the left arm, reach it up. Right arm's going to pull down. I mean, you can manage the resistance on your band to make it feel right for you, you know. As soon as I do this, I'm not letting my bum poke out to the side. And then slowly bring it up. Other way. Nice. So I really want you to feel like your top arm is reaching up. Okay, so pull the band apart and then slowly bring it back. Nice. Top arm reaches up, bottom arm pulls down. Press your shins into the floor and squeeze your bum, pushing your pubic bone forwards. And now at your own pace, because sometimes you might feel like you want to hold a position for a little bit longer. Pause for a really nice big inhale down into the lower side of your abdomen. Good. Go for 2 more and then we're going to add on. If your neck needs a break or you just want to put those arms down, that's totally cool, yeah? Very nice. And then release. Take a moment. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, so from this position, we're going to add on to that side bend. So it's going to be side bend. Now, I'm going to rotate. My hips are still going to point towards you guys, but I'm going to try and rotate my upper body towards the top of my mat. Okay, so my arms and the band are now parallel with the top of my mat. I'm going to slowly come down, leading with my right arm. Then left arm is going to pick me up and back through center. Okay? We'll go the same way a couple times. So squeeze your bum, pubic bone forwards, and we're going to side bend. Good. Pause, take a breath in, and close those ribs. Rotate. Arms are super active. I'm pulling that band apart, and then I'm going to come down. Right arm leads. Pull your navel to your spine. Left arm comes up. Good. And good. Arms come down in between. 2 more to that side. Inhale, reach up. Try not to create a back bend as you do the movements, all right? So you're still thinking rib cage to pelvis connection is happening. Rotate. Pull the band apart. Lift the back of your skull to the ceiling and then slowly come down. Rotate. Up. Nice. And down. Last time. Connect back into your bum. Pubic bone forward. Close the ribs. Side bend. As you rotate, imagine pulling the band and splitting it in half. You're pulling so wide. Lift the back of your skull to the ceiling and then slowly scoop it down. Navel draws in towards the spine. Circle, circle, circle. Big circle up. Good. And take a second. Well done. You guys okay? It's like strangely tiring, that kind of stuff. Straight over to the other side. Okay? Ready? Reach it up. Close the ribs. We're going to come up and over to the right, or at least to the other side. Remember, push your pubic bone forward. Keep that bum activation. Rotate, pulling the arms apart. Left arm is going to lead you down. Right arm is going to bring you up. Nice. And arms come down. 3 more. Inhale, reach up, squeeze your bum, close your ribs, pubic bone forward, side bend. Beautiful. And rotate, shining your heart to the horizon at the back of your mat. Lift the back of your skull to the ceiling. Draw your navel to your spine as you come forwards and up. Nice. And down. Last 2. Beautiful. Reach it up. Bum, 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 pubic bone, and side bend. rotate. Keep your bum active. Pull those arms apart, navel to spine as you round forwards over an imaginary beach ball. Come up, right arm and down. Okay, last time. Last time. It's weirdly tiring. Take it up. Okay, side bend. I was just chatting to Jules about this kind of feeling yesterday, and this is where our nervous system works really hard. Let's rotate. Pull that band apart. Draw your navel to your spine as you come down. Right arm leads up. Good. And release. Amazing. Shake it out. Shake it out. Now, stay in this, well, sort of like this position, but just take your right foot out in front. Okay? I'll angle myself just a smidge so you can kind of see what I'm doing. From here, guys, elbows are like super glued now into the sides of my body. I'm going to lengthen through the crown of my head, palms face up. Inhale. And as I exhale, I'm going to pull my arms apart. As soon as I do this, couple of things. We want to keep the elbows super glued in. So Paula, just watch that as you pull, the elbows don't draw away from the sides. You're keeping the elbows super glued in. Okay? So you want to imagine, as you pull, your collarbones are getting broad. Yes. Second compensation that happens here a lot of the time is as I pull, I'm going to poke my rib cage forward. Don't let that happen. So you're keeping your rib cage closed as you pull. Nice. All right. So if it feels like a human possibility for you this morning, you're going to tuck the toes of your back foot under. You're going to pull into the band and hold. Draw your navel to your spine. Lift up. Slowly come down. Keep that constant tension on your arms. And then untuck the toes. Bring the band together. Okay? So I'm going to pull and hold that tension. Close the ribs. Come up. And then I'm going to slowly come down. Keep the tension, keep the tension, keep the tension. And then release. Can you go for 5? Pull. Close the ribs. Tuck the toes. Up. Nice. Slowly down. Good. Release. And 4. Pull. Close the ribs. Lengthen through the crown. Slowly come down. And release. Now for the last 3, try and access your shoulder blades. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together behind my back. Try and contact the muscles of your mid-back to help you here. 2. Looks really amazing, guys. Loving your pillow there, Lizzie. Okay, last time, you know I love a holder. So you're going to stay in a lunge. At the top, pull the band apart, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. You should hate me right now. 6, 5. Close the ribs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Great job. Really, really nice. So for me, after that, I really want to do a brief flossing movement. So I'm going to take an overgrip on the band, and I'm going to do a little floss. Some of you might end over here. Some of you might be able to go all the way around. Tap your bum. Just go for 3. That previous movement that we just did works the rotator cuff in your shoulder quite a lot. So this is just going to kind of loosen it up before we go into the other side. Last time. Okay. Ready? No. All right, so almost there, guys. So we're going to take left foot forward, or at least just the other leg, yeah? All right, so elbows glued in. Close the ribs. Tuck the chin to lengthen. All right, I'm going to first get that resistance on the arms going. So I'm going to pull, close my ribs, lengthen through the nape of my neck, and then I'm going to lift up. Good. Keep the tension if you can. Slowly come down and then bring it back in. The lift is optional, okay? Pull, lengthen through the nape of the neck, come up. Good. Straight the way back down. Your spine is sliding down the wall. And up. And down, sorry. And pull. Close the ribs. Slide your spine up the wall. Slide your spine down the wall. Good. And we have 3 more. Pull. Slide up. That looks very nice. Good. Slide it straight down. Keep the ribs closed. Last 2. Pull. Close those ribs. Come down. Okay, my friends, your arms are going to be really, well, at least mine are burning like crazy. Last time, we hold in the lunge. Keep a nice deep bend into that front knee. Close the ribs, and we're going to pull and pulse. 10, 9, close those ribs. 8, elbows in. 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, big toe, front foot on the floor. 3, 2, 1, slowly down. Good. And we're going to untuck the toes of the back foot, slide that right foot back. Let's just place our hands on the ground, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Well done. Take a second. All right, so from here, guys, can I ask you to try and find your neutral spine again, your personal neutral. And we're going to take let's take our left arm, reach it up towards the sky, find rotation, and then take that hand straight back to the floor, swap to the right. Right arm rotates up. Good. Keep on going. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. And almost think about your belly button being your rotational point. So that's where you could almost imagine the skin creases by your belly button happen as you twist from side to side. But your hips are staying stable. 3. Shoulders stay above the wrists here. 2. Last time. Take it down. Now for those of you that want a nice little finisher, and by nice I mean tough, we're going to literally end pulling into that resistance of the band into rotation, alternating from side to side for 10. Okay, band is totally optional. If your arms are dead, then you can obviously stick with the previous option. Okay, so I'm keeping my shoulder above my wrist, guys. Really important. Pushing the floor away. I'm going to pull with my right arm, come up, take a moment, slowly down. Count for 3, 2, 1. On the way down, pop that hand on the mat. Other side. Keep the shoulder above the wrist on the stabilizing arm. Pull up. Slowly down for 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Shoulder above wrist on the arm that's just worked. Pull up. Try and keep your pinky toes in contact with the mat. I know that's a very hard thing to do. Take the arm down. 7 to go. And pull. And 3, 2, 1. Taking it down. Last 6. And pull. Up. Slowly down. 3, 2, 1. Release. 5 to go. Pull. I know this should be tough. 3, 2, 1. 4 to go. Pull. Up. Shoulders above wrists. And 3, 2, 1. Last 3. Dig deep. Pull. 3, 2. Navel to spine, guys. Last 2. Pull. Up. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Dig deep here and pull. Up. 3, 2, 1. Amazing job. Bring the big toes to touch. Sit your butt back onto those heels. Lengthen into your lower back. And walk your hands forward for a shell stretch or child's pose. If you want to allow your forehead to come to the mat, that's totally cool. But really here we're thinking about bringing the sit bones together, lengthening into the lower back, and through that, the rest of the body then finds its position. Walk both of your hands over to the right-hand side of your mat. Breathing into the left side of your body. Just one more breath here. Both arms over to the left side of your mat. Taking 2 breaths here, targeting your inhale into the right side of your lungs. Walking the hands back through center and all the way up into seated. And guys, that's you done. How are the arms? Are they okay? I hope so.